Time now for a look through the rest of the global headlines we're following this Friday lunchtime from Seoul. For that, we turn to Eunice Kim, standing by at the NewsCenter.
Eunice, world leaders are rushing to find a diplomatic resolution to the Ukraine crisis as Washington continues to mull over sending weapons to Kiev.
Yeah, that's right, Chinju. Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Francois Hollande made a surprise trip to Kiev with a peace proposal in hand, a plan they intend to take to Moscow later on this Friday as well. This as peace talks broke down with no progress over the weekend. Our Sohn Jung-in has more.
The leaders of Germany and France have proposed a new peace initiative for Ukraine, raising hopes of a breakthrough in the year-old conflict pitting Kiev against separatist rebels in eastern Ukraine. Angela Merkel and Francois Hollande said they have worked together to draft a proposal based on Ukraine's territorial integrity and hope it will be acceptable to both sides in the conflict. The high-level diplomatic maneuver is seen as an apparent bid to head off U.S. consideration of lethal military aid for the Ukrainian government in its war against the Russian-backed separatists. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry, who had arrived in Kiev earlier, met with Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko and other top officials to affirm U.S. support for a diplomatic resolution to the conflict. Kerry also urged Moscow to show its commitment to a peaceful solution and to cease its military support for the separatists, an allegation that Russia strongly denies. Fierce fighting has flared again in the region in recent weeks, with rebels advancing on a railway hub held by Ukrainian troops after launching an offensive that scuppered a 5-month-old ceasefire. According to the United Nations, the fighting has claimed more than 5,000 lives since April last year, including some 220 civilians killed in just the past 3 weeks. Sohn Jung-in, Arirang News.